This podcast is sponsored by Quince. Shopping for clothes is a compromise. It often feels like I have to choose between saving up for an expensive luxury piece or settling for a cheap fast fashion item that just won't last. That was until I elevated my closet with Quince. With Quince, I get high quality, timeless pieces without paying that luxury price tag. I know you're wondering how they do it. Quince partners directly with top factories to cut out the cost of the middleman and pass the savings on to you. Shop with Quince today and discover the affordable luxury you deserve. Right now, go to quince.com/onlyfriends to get free shipping and 365-day returns on your next order. That's QUINCE.com/onlyfriends for free shipping, 365-day returns. Quince.com/onlyfriends.
I've been drinking so much that I'm a little nervous that I'm going to have to pee a lot, but also I think I'm like dehydrated, so maybe I won't have to.
From the desert.
Oh.
I was just saying it like it's spelled wrong.
I don't have enough brain cells for you to be cracking jokes.
Oh God, it's going to be a good one. Well, welcome back to Only Friends. Erin just woke up from a nap.
I did, which
is
I'm
shocking.
Not a napper.
I know. Did you feel groggy when you woke up?
No, because it was kind of like a TJ shaking me. I think your alarm's going off. And then I was like, wow.
I like anytime I take any kind of nap ever, I feel like absolute shit. I'm like, I need to sleep until tomorrow now.
Yeah, to me,
it
that's
feels
like
horrible.
the norm. Like I feel like naps, I feel like make me feel more tired than rested.
Yes, I've always heard, I don't know if this is true, but if you take like a 20-minute nap, it's way more beneficial than taking like hours or hour-long nap.
But the thing is, like, it takes me so long to fall asleep.
Well, yeah, but I just mean like sleeping. Like
I
you
know,
can lay down
so then it's
for
like,
a while.
what if I'm laying down for an hour and then I only sleep for 20 minutes, but I only have 20 minutes until like the thing I need to get up to do.
Right.
It's
tough out there.
People who can nap on command are like heroes.
Oh, I'm so jealous of anyone who can sleep anywhere, nap anywhere. Like I can't do it. Yeah. I remember when I was little, I was on like a vacation with like all my friends and her mom, like one of my friends' mom,
giant hole in my sock.
And we didn't like get much sleep the night before or something, and I was just like so out of it, tired, and I like drifted barely for like 10 minutes on this like tour bus thing we were on, and I felt so good, and I was like, maybe this is the key, like not to actually fall asleep, but
just get a tour bus anytime you need to nap.
No, I mean like barely falling asleep, but just like getting that, I don't know what it is, it just feels like,
yeah, what is that?
I don't know. Naps fucking suck. Like I wish I liked them. I know so many people who can just nap and they're good. What?
It's or like the whole thing, you gotta get up, you gotta brush your teeth again, you gotta like,
I know. And then it bothers me because if I'm like, I mean, this doesn't really happen anymore, but if I'm like with a group of people like out of town or something, and it's like, we'll just stay up till 4 a.m. and wake up at 6 and then you can nap the next day. I'm like, no, I can't nap I don't care how tired I am. Like, I'm not going to nap the next day. I mean, not that dramatic, but you know what I mean? Or like, or like a 6 a.m. flight. It's like, just nap on the plane. I'm like, I can't. I literally sit there dead tired the whole time.
I feel like those are the only flights that I can ever really fall asleep on, is if like I stay up, don't get a ton of sleep, am running through the airport wicked early in the morning.
Do you drink caffeine before this?
No. If I have an early morning flight, I do not.
See, that's the thing though. Like
caffeine.
I will get a headache 20 minutes after waking up if I don't have any coffee. So that's another thing. It's like I'll either be miserable with a headache. That's why I don't like early morning flights. Like just let me sleep till like 9 and take my time and get on the fucking plane.
I know. We're so opposite that way, because I'm just like, I hate wasting a day.
I know. I also do too. Yeah. Like it's annoying to me when I land somewhere at night, but it's less annoying than waking up early for me. Like to get a plane.
Yeah.
Or
I understand.
Get on a flight.
I get it. Everyone just has
they have their things.
Weird things. But like when I went to Matchbox 20 the other day, it was like 6:30 and we were meeting at 7. And my friend who we were meeting literally at like 6:45 was like, I'm almost home. I'm going to take a quick nap and then I'll meet you guys there. She was like 10 minutes behind us. And she came and she was like, oh, like I'm so well rested. And I was like, huh?
What?
How did you have time to get home, nap, and get ready in 40 minutes?
Oh my God, I would literally be like too anxious to nap.
Yes.
Like I got to get up and go to a concert. I just be like, give me a coffee at this point.
Yeah. No, I thought, I was like, haha. And she was like, no, I did like a quick little power nap. And I'm like, How? Can someone teach us how to do that? Like, I feel like I just need to be like zapped.
No, literally. That's why I take edibles at night, and it just puts me to sleep.
I did that for a little bit, but then I did not like the way they made me feel the next day.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know what that was.
Never
I feel
lasts
like I would
that
get like
long.
headaches.
Yeah, that's probably very possible.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got so lucky this weekend. So I take these one edibles almost every night to fall asleep. And on Fridays, they're buy two, get one free. So you get 3 of them for the price of 2, which is great.
Like packages or
Packages
Okay.
of there's like 10
Great
in them.
deal.
Okay, so that's like already a thing. I already bought my 3 last week. I also have a Paxera, which is like a liquid vape thing with weed that I also use at night. By the way, never high during the podcast. Whenever someone says, or during a video, well, no, they're high. No, I can't smoke and like do things.
Yeah.
I have to do it before bed. I went in to get the pod, and he recognized me because I've been in there before to get a pod.
He's like, you're here every Friday.
Yeah. No, I get the pods like once every 2 months probably, because I don't use that much of it. And he was like, we actually only have 2, but they're not in the system yet. If you buy anything in the store at all, I'll just give it to you for free. And I was like, okay. So I just bought another pack of my edibles.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, and that's like a $40, $50 thing, those little pods. So I was like,
God.
I spent like $20 and got 2 things for like, I don't know, $60 value maybe.
Wow.
I know.
And it'll
I
last you for a couple months.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
So lucky. Oh, I just love living in a place where you can just walk in and buy the weed.
I know.
So nice.
Not that I actually know, but
Yeah.
I know.
It's just nice to have that freedom.
Freedom.
Yeah, our freedoms.
Happy Memorial Day.
We are recording this on Memorial Day.
You did this for us. Yeah, it is Memorial Day. Memmy Day. It's weird because like all of the nation has the day off, but not us.
Not us. We are working so hard sitting on the couch talking to each other.
People we were with last night, I was like chatting with them and they're like, oh, what are you guys doing tomorrow? I was like, oh, I actually have to like do work.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she was like, why? And I was like, well, like I record my podcast on Mondays and like, I don't know.
We could do it tomorrow, but I'm also gone.
Yeah, but like,
so
what else am I going to do?
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's just like the normal thing.
It's also not like a nice day. Like, Nolan's friends are at the beach and they like invited us and we were like, well, it's
Yeah, LA has been
especially at the beach. Like here, it's cold and overcast, and it's like worse the closer you get to the
Venice.
Yeah,
or like Santa Monica or whatever.
I'm like, I'm okay. It's probably also like so packed
Wait,
today.
he's back already?
He went for like literally a day. He left on Friday and got back Sunday.
Where did he have to go?
Indiana, to his brother's graduation party.
Oh my God.
I know, he made it because he had to work.
Okay, for some
well,
reason, I thought he was leaving on Sunday.
Oh no, he left Friday, got back Sunday. So I had the house to myself all weekend.
How was it?
So
Carly
great.
loves her alone time.
I love my alone time. And it was so short, it was like nice, kind of.
Yeah. Do you get like scared being alone?
Not at all. I don't really think about it.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy? I think it's because if I lived in a house, I would think way more about it.
I was going to just ask if you stayed here, would you be?
I'd be more scared, yeah.
Oh my God, last night, so I went to Joshua Tree, and Joshua Tree at night to me is so scary because it's like nothing's around. There's so
it's also
much
like the
wildlife.
creepiest town. I had no idea.
It's like very hills have eyesy.
Yeah.
Like it definitely is like turning into like a little LA. Like there are like a lot of cute shops and all of that, which I feel like the locals are probably like,
they had that natural wine store we went to.
Yeah, Desert
so
Desierto.
Yeah. So go there if you're ever in Joshua Tree.
Along that strip, they put in a bunch of new stuff. And so like
they're
TJ
like,
and
we're
I went into it. I was
tourists.
like, oh shit. And I was like, people must be pissed. But we stayed in an Airbnb and we had to walk back from TJ played an emo night. We had to walk back from the venue and it is like dirt roads. No street lights, like dirt.
Did you have to use like a flashlight?
Yes.
On your
I
phone?
had I was so scared. I was like,
Oh my
I
God.
feel like I am in the Blair Witch Project.
See,
like,
I would be scared because I'd be like, I'm going to get eaten by a coyote or a bear.
Yes.
Even though there's probably no bears out there.
and at that
It's
point,
literally the desert.
yeah, well, there's coyotes.
But bears,
Oh,
though,
bears. Yeah, no bears. But like someone saw a snake the night before.
No.
Like I literally was like, oh,
No.
this is so scary.
No.
And there's no cell phone service.
Oh my God,
So,
you're
like,
literally fucked.
Yeah, no,
Like if you get bit by a rattlesnake, you're done for.
I was so scared walking home last night. And then I left without everyone else because they had to like clean up and do everything. And I was so tired. So I walked home with 2 other people. And we got to the house, but then they were leaving to like go home. And so it was just me in the house in the silence of like the night desert. And I was like,
Oh my God.
lock the bedroom door. Like I sat in bed, like just waiting for TJ to get home. I was so scared. Like being at home in a house at night in the middle of nowhere is like, it's just so creepy.
Oh, especially in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
'Cause obviously.
Ugh.
I remember like at the house you went to, like my childhood home.
Oh, yeah.
Even there, I would be freaked out. So I have the stairs that go down to my living room from my bedroom.
Yeah.
And the back of the living room was all windows. Do you remember that?
Yep.
And I would just be like, I'm going to see something. Like
Do you guys not have curtains?
we did, but I feel like they weren't always shut.
Yeah.
or something. But there was also windows really high that didn't have curtains that you can't like see anything in it. But like, I'd be like, something's gonna be looking like a demon looking through the window, and I'd like, if I went to get water or something, I'd be
so just creepy.
I know.
Like literally the second it like turns dark outside, I'm like,
it's scary. You know, the eras change.
yes,
It's a different vibe.
Ooh. That's just what it feels like.
Yeah.
I'm like
Every little
savoring every last ounce of sunlight, and then I'm like, windows, blinds closed, every light on in the house.
Well, remember that Airbnb we stayed at? I think it was Joshua Tree. I can't remember if it was Palm Trees or Joshua Tree. I think it was the first one we stayed at, like during the pandemic, and it was
this like sliding
noise.
door.
Well, no, there was noise. It was like the weirdest. I don't know if we had a podcast.
It was Palm
then.
Trees. It was Palm Springs, and it was a house that
It was so weird.
all wood, like ceilings.
Yeah.
So it would creak.
Like
all
crack
night.
and creak, but it
'Cause of the
sounded
heat.
like a rolling door. Like I don't know how to
it was
explain
very
it.
scary.
It was so creepy.
And normally, like
Imagine staying there alone
No.
and hearing that.
I absolutely couldn't. Even with TJ, and there was like,
No, I know. I was like, what the fuck? Like that was something. I know that was something, and it wasn't.
yeah,
Fucking horrifying. And there was like a bunch of us there. Like Phil was there.
Yes,
We were like,
there was a bunch
like
of
5 or 6
people.
of us were there.
But it's just so eerie. Like
I know.
the dark of the night.
I know it is spooky. But yeah, when I'm home alone, I think because again I live like around other people, so I feel like it's not as spooky. I like sometimes if I'm like very high and trying to fall asleep, I'll be like, what if someone just walks in the bedroom or something?
Yeah.
But I don't really think of it normally. I'm just thinking about earthquakes, if I'm going to be honest. Like that's really all I think about. It'll hit me every night. I'm like, oh, I just don't want one to happen. Oh my God, I don't want one to happen.
Yeah.
But I have my earthquake kit. I'm good.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh my God. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them.
I hate them too. And you know, I thought I wouldn't hate them during the day. I thought it'd like have such a different vibe. Like, oh, it's not as bad during the day. No, it's just as bad. Just as bad. And it's because it's almost June, which means I feel like a bigger one always happens around June or July.
Yeah.
I don't know if that happened last year though. So maybe we've escaped it. It did?
I think there was.
I don't remember a bigger one at my condo, except the one that was in the middle of the night that you didn't feel, which was crazy.
I think the only thing that's better about it being during the day is I'm more likely to have clothes on. So that's like one less
step
that
You're
I
just
have to
completely
like
naked.
be prepared to
Yeah.
do.
I know. I feel like if I lived in a house, like that's why I would rather live in a house. I have different opinions about living in a house because it feels way less scary during an earthquake. You just like run outside or something. I'm sure it's like
But
worse
I thought
to
you
go outside.
aren't supposed to go outside. Like there's so many different like.
I know, but for me,
Yeah.
I know it's probably not the best thing to do, but I would feel better not being inside. That could like collapse
No,
or something.
same.
I don't know.
I'm like, okay, you want me to hide under a table? What if the roof caves in?
Yeah.
You're telling me my wood table's not gonna snap?
Yeah, I know. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Let's just not think about
Oh my
that.
God, I don't want to manifest anything else on a podcast. Done too much of that already.
Yeah. Did you do anything
God.
else other than just get high all weekend?
I didn't get high all weekend, just at night. I had a full-time job cat sitting.
Oh, yes.
So that's been fun. Not really. Emma and I got massages on Saturday. It was really nice.
Nice.
We went to the Now.
Oh, love. The Studio City one? Mm-hmm. Nice. How's
So
it?
cute.
Yeah.
So good. I just wish I want a massage every day.
I know.
And like I'm so easy to please with them. Like if you're just like touching me, like I'm happy.
Maybe I'll go tomorrow.
Yeah, you should.
I don't know.
You have to make an appointment like today though.
Well,
you
I'll
can't
probably
really-
just go to Equinox.
Oh, I forgot they have. Ooh, that's nice.
Yes.
Very
I've been wanting to
nice.
get one. Literally like weeks ago, my trainer was like, you should go do that.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Oh, those
well,
are probably more
trainer's
like-
orders.
Yeah. Ooh, if I have to.
Yeah.
Those are probably more like physical therapy
Yeah.
ones. Oh man, they're gonna really get in there.
Yeah.
They'll probably feel good though.
I know. I feel like I looked at my gym calendar. Oh my God, it's crazy. I've never gone to the gym this much in my entire life, I don't think. Like being an athlete, like I did activity every day, like growing up. But like going to the gym is such a different.
It's such a weird experience.
Yeah.
So different.
I
It's
don't
all on
know.
you.
And then
You
it's
have to
like
show up.
Yeah, you're
Show
just like
up. I sound like one of those guys on Instagram.
yeah, like playing sports is so
Run.
different because then there's like a reason why you're doing
Yeah,
it.
you're like doing a sport.
Yeah.
You're practicing for the game. You're
but like
practicing
for
your
this,
skills.
it's just like
I'm just
just
using
for
muscles.
me to be healthy.
I know.
Huh?
I know.
That's what I get out of it.
Do you think it helps you mentally?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, every morning when I wake up, I'm like, fuck this. I don't
Yeah,
wanna go.
yeah.
I fucking hate the gym. I'm canceling today. I hate it. And then like afterwards, even if it sucks, I'll either be like, fuck, that was really hard, but like I feel way better.
I'm glad I did it.
Or I'll just be like, wow, like this is going to be a great day.
Yeah. It's crazy how that actually works.
Yeah. but it does suck.
I know. It's the worst.
It really is awful.
I know.
When I did Pilates on Thursday, I literally was like, because they're so sweet. Like my trainer is like, go.
Oh yeah.
Go. She's so intense. And then like my Pilates trainer is like, okay, now you're gonna like take your breaths. And I just want to be like, shut the fuck up.
Oh my God.
Because it's like when I'm doing like the hardest thing and she's like so calm. And I'm like, how are you just so calm?
No,
like,
I know. It's like,
she's like, it's easy.
Did you feel like it was harder?
Nice and easy. And I'm like, for who?
What were you
Certainly
doing?
not for me. Like a dumbass V up, like
With your legs or
in
arms?
my arms.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
I wish I could
girly.
see the reformer you're working on. I feel like it's different than mine.
I don't know. I think it's probably the same.
Oh, okay. I want to see though.
Because I was working on that weird one.
Yeah,
that I
it
don't
was
know
like-
the name.
I know we were trying to think of the name. We were a little off.
Like a buffalo or something like that.
Cadillac.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But
Buffalo.
I think it was so she could show me like the basic movements of like how to use the reformer.
Probably, yeah.
Because then obviously the reformer moves and that one doesn't. But on the Cadillac, she started doing something last week. She's like, okay, that's like the first thing we're going to learn before doing like back bends. And I was like,
Back bends.
which isn't gymnastics.
Back
class.
bends.
Yeah.
Never done a back
Which I
bend.
feel like you do on the Cadillac thing.
Oh.
Those are the ones you like go upside down.
Oh my God, I
on.
want to like try that machinery out.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like, I don't do well upside down. Like that just might not be for me.
Did you do any standing work?
Yes, but like one leg's on like the regular ground and not the reformer
Oh,
ground.
I like lunging.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done standing. Like I haven't stood.
Oh, okay. Wait till one foot is on the foot
No, I
thing, and the other one's on the, and then you do lunging forward. It's
No, that's
scary.
too
You gotta,
hard.
you gotta like, literally, you don't realize how much your core helps you.
I know.
Otherwise, you
Oh,
just fall.
I mean,
Like,
even doing
it's
this stuff
scary.
that she has me do, I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna fall.
I know.
Like having to hold a ball in between my legs while doing like a million things. I'm like,
I know.
can't.
I love it though. It's my favorite exercise.
I think it's really hard because it's in between my training days, which are like I will always go there
and you're already like
sore.
sore. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you show up sore, then it's like God. So it's really hard too. Like if I do 2 days in a row, and I did that last week, and both days were really leg heavy, and I like couldn't get through some of it. Like my legs were shaking so much.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like it's because they were already sore.
Yeah. It's nice like at mine because she can be like, how's your body feeling?
Oh yeah.
And then she kind of like bases it around what is not sore for me. Like the other day, my arms were really sore. So she was like, okay, we're not going to go as heavy on the arms today, and I'll focus more on the legs. And like when we do arm work, I'll make them like lighter.
Damn, that's
So
nice.
it's like really catered to me, which I feel like is helpful. Because if I feel like if I just did
like in a
that,
class,
then I would be like,
ow, ow,
I can't.
ow. Yeah.
yeah. And like the other day, my legs were really sore. So we did a lot of like arms and abs.
Oh yeah.
Because like normally I feel like they kind of like do the whole body.
Yeah. It's like
but
legs,
it's nice that I
core,
get like a
arms.
very specific like focus on what I'm able to do
Yeah. Oh my God.
at like one time.
Oh, I
It's
love it.
hard.
It is hard. It's so fun though. I love it because like half the time you're laying down. I think that's why I love it so
Yeah.
much. It's the best. But I agree. I feel like it helps. Like if I'm anxious during the day or something and I go after, I'm like, oh, I feel so much better.
Yeah.
It's also just like you can't really think about anything else while you're doing it. So it's so like
It's
you're
so
paying
hard.
attention so much to what your body's doing. It's like it's meditative almost.
I feel like I was having this conversation with someone the other day. Like my trainer, we gossip the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Like we are just chatting, chit chat. And then when I go to Pilates, I remember it was like the second time we like tried to start having conversation, but I was saying that I was like, I feel like I'm just like, I need to be with me.
Yeah.
Like I can't really like talk.
I know. I think that's why I like it too. It just feels like therapeutic in a weird way. It's like I can't
agree.
look at my phone, obviously. Like I can't. Well, I'm saying like
Yeah.
I'm so big and like I'm not thinking about anything else except like, ow, I'm gonna fall. Ow.
Ow.
I'm scared. Oh
Me,
no.
I'm like looking at the clock the whole time like I'm in class.
I know. I was wearing my Apple Watch. So like, but it goes by so fast. I'll be like, oh, it's already been 30 minutes, and then it's only like 20 minutes left. Because I know by like the 40 minute, we're gonna do feet and straps. So I'm like, oh,
I can't
time
believe
goes by
that
so
I have to go to the
fast.
gym in 2 days.
In 2 days, you'll be fine by then.
I'm so happy that I didn't have to go today.
Oh my
On
God.
Friday, I was like,
Could you
oh my God,
fucking
I
imagine?
literally forgot that. Like, I don't know what is wrong with me. I feel like I just like forget that long weekend means Monday.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't come on Monday. And then I was like, shit, because Wednesday event will be so hard.
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron drove back today.
Ay,
How was Pioneer Town?
It was fun. It was chill. They did the thing and
Emo night at Happy and Harriet's, which was so cool. What was the vibe?
I'll be honest, I did not go inside.
Oh, okay. Did they perform inside?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Because they have a noise curfew at 11. So it was like, no, we'll do inside. And then it was like crazy packed. And I was like, I don't really want to go in there for many reasons. But like I could see the stage from the side and like that was fine. Yeah. So we just kind of like
you know what outside, it is. Like I've been doing it.
Yeah, hung in the green room, which was like a house.
Oh.
So we all just kind of like
cute.
hung there. And yeah, it was very...
And with Sheena, with Shishu and Brock.
Yep.
I saw that she DJ'd.
They were there. And it was very nice.
I saw that Riley was there too, which is so cute.
Yes, I love him.
Yeah.
And his wife was there. She's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a little TikTok star now.
He is. If you don't know, he's the one on TikTok who, if you watch Vanderpump Rules, if you're on VPR TikTok, you've definitely seen him. He's basically like not making fun of it, but like satirical.
Yeah, he's like very funny with it. It's kind of like bits. Like he really leans into the bit, but he is a big fan.
He's a huge fan.
Like loves Bravo, is a huge fan. But like when, take for example, Scandival like the news broke. He was like, filmed this TikTok. He was like, okay, in the car, we're on our way to Pump or whatever, Tom to Schwartz and Sandy's to see like what we can find, and like I'm hoping that the back room will be open so we can sneak in, but like obviously he's not doing that.
Yeah, and he was like, you can tell LA is dark today. Like everyone's closed their doors and is just really thinking about what just happened, which is true for us. Yeah, I feel like we were like, what?
Yeah, he's like, I'm able to drive there so fast because the roads are just clear. Like it's like doomsday. Everyone's just like in their homes. So he's very funny, like, and does stuff like that. But then also just like kind of recaps, talks about the episodes.
And he has a podcast. So sweet. He's so sweet.
No, I love them. They're so cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty much it. It was very chill. Just like read this weekend, and
did you read our book
by the pool? I did.
How far into it are you?
Probably like 100 pages.
Okay, I'm like 70.
Oh, okay.
It's I never remember the fucking name.
The Kind Worth Killing.
The Kind Worth Killing. I was like, the kind we're gonna kill.
Caro, she was on like 200 pages, I think, and she like is obsessed with it.
Oh, okay. Because at first you said she wasn't that into it.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She even said that. She was like, well, it started off really slow for me.
Oh, I didn't think so.
Me neither.
I thought it started really good.
Yeah, it's wild. This bitch is crazy.
I'm so excited.
I mean, even where you are, like, I feel like for me, it's like I enjoy reading the Lily chapters more than whatever the guy's name is, because I'm just like something's wrong with you.
Yeah,
I need to know more about you.
I know. I just finished when she did the whole thing with Chet. Like finished that.
Chet,
the guy who
at the compound guy,
the guy who like lived in the apartment about
basically it's a book about this guy. I don't know if we talked about this.
I think not really, because I don't think you had really started it.
Okay, this guy and this girl meet at a bar and they're about to get on a flight, and then their flight gets delayed, and then they just like get to talking, and he basically like tells this woman that his wife's having an affair and he wants to kill her, haha. And then she's like, you should do it.
He's like, oh.
And he's like, serious? Okay. And then like they spend like the flight together, and they basically are just like, okay, if we're really going to do this, like, let's meet up. And then they like eventually meet
they're
up,
like, give it 2 or 3 weeks or something. And if we both show up, then we'll do it. Because one of them was like, maybe, or they were like, one of us might back out and then we won't do it. And they both showed up.
And then you find out like Lily's dark history. Yeah. And then this man who's just like basically gathering information about the affair so that like they can plan the perfect
This is my kind of book.
Yeah.
I love this.
But it's funny, like,
so
during his chapters, I'm like, okay, I want to get to her.
Oh, really? I like his chapters too.
His are just like so much more boring to me, because compared, like with hers, I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
I know.
She's crazy.
I know, but I feel like his is going to get crazy.
I know. Yeah, eventually. His are just like boring right now. They're just like the house and blah, blah, blah.
Affair.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, like normal adult things.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be interested, but I'm like at the 100 mark, I think. Caro's at like 195.
Okay.
And she was like, I got to keep going.
Okay, great. I'm excited about this. I'll read on the plane tomorrow, even though it's only 35 minutes. But I'll get good 20 pages
I always
in.
read to Vegas.
Yeah, it's like the best, because you're not like fully committed.
Yeah.
Also, we went to, after recording Good Influences last week, we went to a bookstore. What was it called again? Annabelle's so fucking cute. It's owned by a 17-year-old on Ventura.
It was so funny because Matt, like, I was picturing like a little teeny, like, quaint shop.
Me too, like a boutique.
He was like, oh, this 17-year-old girl like started a bookstore. It's so sweet, so cute. And then we walk in, I was like, who are her parents?
No, literally. It feels like you're in someone's ginormous like closet.
Library. It has like one of those ladders that swings down the wall.
I wanted to swing on it so bad.
Prime. It is prime real estate
Studio
in Studio City, like Ventura Boulevard. Like easily the rent is like probably 20 grand a month.
Yeah.
Like,
it's also like very close to Barnes & Noble. Like we just walked to Barnes & Noble and I'm like, the competition is
I know. But so then I looked it up and her mom wrote Legally Blonde, which I had no idea was a book before a movie.
I didn't either.
And her dad is like some real estate investor. So, I mean, it's like really sweet that they're doing this for her, but like
she's a Nepo baby.
She didn't do it on
Annabelle's
her own.
a Nepo baby.
Yeah. I was like, oh, like, how did she raise money?
Yeah.
How is she doing this?
Because we went in there and the lady was like, oh, she's in school right now.
Yeah.
Like,
and I was like,
whoa,
huh?
that's crazy.
And then I went to the Instagram and there's just like celebrities there all the time, like doing like
really?
book readings
or whatever. Well, when in LA, I guess.
I know.
But I was going to say, Erin bought
cute.
A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Oh, yeah.
So I want you to read that next because I want your thoughts.
Well, the thing about
let me know if I'll like it.
I don't know if I want to read it next. I might do like a couple books because there's like 5 books in that series.
Oh, I see.
So then
You'll
I would
read
just
it all.
have to keep reading all of them.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
I guess
like,
I'll
read our
slide.
book club and then I'm going to read the new Emily Henry book that I cannot remember the name of. I know it starts with like an H or something. And then maybe
How It Ends With Us.
Sammy was reading The Secret History this weekend.
She was?
Yeah. She used to also work at Barnes & Noble. She was like, every time everyone would just like recommend this to me.
Does she like it?
She's kind of like at the beginning and was kind of just like, it's very just like hard to get into.
Oh God, not good for me.
So we'll see. But she's like a book girly.
Okay. Like a Matt King kind of book girly or like us book girly?
All.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
But we got Matt to buy... It's at my house.
Verity?
No. On a Quiet Street.
Oh, right.
Because we read that. Did we read that for book club or no? No, we didn't. We did? No.
Oh, no.
We read that just on our own.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see if he likes it.
I wanted to read it for book club, but then we read romantic comedy instead.
We should have read that one. We should have flipped it.
Yeah.
I feel like Jackie Oshry posted on her story. I was like, oh, maybe this would be good for a book club.
A random book?
It was a random book. Was
it the handmade one?
I don't think so. It was something she was like, I was expecting to like it, but I couldn't put it down. So I don't know. But also, I don't know if her
taste is the same.
Is the same. She's very...
Don't touch that.
I know. I have a zit and it's white. Like I can pop it, but I didn't want to before because it would be so red. Like
it's nice that you're facing that way.
Yeah, you guys can't see it.
You wouldn't even know.
You're on my good side.
But she's just like holding her finger on it.
I keep touching it. I know. I just want to pop it.
I'm like,
so
your mom
bad.
stuck me too.
Do you want to pop it after with your nails?
No,
you don't like popping other people's?
Not really. No, I did like one for TJ the other day and I was like,
no, it's like disco. I don't like popping on people's either.
Like, and you don't know where it's going to fly.
I know, you got to wear goggles.
It could be like cute on the little fingernail, but then it could also just like go into your eyeball.
Yeah, it
and
could be a
I don't know if
squirter.
I trust that.
It's a squirter going right into your eye and then you get pus in your eye.
Like I could watch you do it yourself and feel satisfied.
Okay. Well, you can watch me do it after.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I'll do it towards your mirror. Maybe it'll spray on your mirror.
Doing it to you.
It's so small though.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna... Oh, it's so prime and ready. I'm so excited.
It is like prime time popping.
There's nothing better than a ready to go zit.
Yeah, I feel like even if you smile a little, it would just boop.
Okay, I'm gonna not smile anymore so it doesn't pop. I don't want to do it myself.
Fuck, I forget what we were saying, but something about books.
On a Quiet Street.
It doesn't
Jackie
really
Oshry. Those did one.
Oh, Laura DIY. She posted on her story like last night, and I guess I must have missed some stories before, but I think like she had posted on her story like, what are good books to read?
Oh, I saw that. She was like, what's your favorite book you've ever read?
And fucking Things We Never Got Over was on it.
Shut up.
Yes, and I immediately
did you
was
warn
like,
her?
don't read that.
Thank God.
And then there was another one that I was like, also that one was bad. Who are these people?
The thing
in
is,
the world?
I have a pretty open mind about most things in
100%.
life. If someone says it's a good book, I don't understand.
Oh.
What else are you reading that made this a good book?
Oh, okay. I think it was because it was labeled as like the most recommended books, and Book Lovers was one that I just finished. That was like fine.
Yeah,
it was
you wouldn't be
cute.
like, it's my favorite book ever.
No, like, and I would never tell you to read it.
Yeah.
Like I liked it, but it literally when I was reading it, I felt like I was watching a Hallmark movie.
That's how I felt with People We Meet on Vacation. Like I liked it, but I wasn't like,
yes,
nothing to write home about.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like out of all of hers, so far Beach Read was my favorite.
Oh, okay. I haven't read that one. Do you think I would like it?
I thought you did. I borrowed it from you.
I have. I bought it to read it. Well, I guess I have it. I should probably read it.
I liked it.
Okay.
That was my favorite. All of the others, I'm like, okay, these were like, I liked the book, but it was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like Book Lovers was like highly recommended.
Mm-hmm.
I was
it's everywhere.
It's a little overrated. But yeah, Things We Never Got Over, I was like, do not waste your fucking time.
I don't understand that one. Like, you got me there. I don't know why you'd ever, like, you saying you liked not Things We Never, or
Ugly Love.
No, the one that had the sequel.
Good Girl, Bad Blood.
No, it's becoming a movie, and we're like, what's her?
Oh,
outfit?
it ends with us. It
ends with us, but it starts with us.
Mm-hmm.
That's the second one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I can understand why you'd like it. I didn't really like read it.
I think my thing is I like just like all Colleen Hoover books because they're like
easy to read.
Yeah, I don't feel like I wasted my time.
There are picture books.
Yes. No, that's exactly what it feels like. I literally have like a couple of Colleen Hoover books just on my shelf as like palette cleansers if I ever need it.
No, and we need them
like
sometimes.
I know that I just like will get what I need from it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, like I know that it's probably not going to be great.
It's a one night
It's an enjoyable story and that's all I need.
Yeah. And get an Uber.
Yeah.
It's an enjoyable story. Get an Uber, go home.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a week.
It's interesting because we, on our podcast for Good Influences, we just did a books episode and there was like a, would you rather have a book that has a good story but bad writing or bad writing and a good story? And both Carly and I were like, good story, bad writing. But both Matt and Mike were like, great writing, bad
so
story.
Crazy. I know.
Like that's how I feel like a Colleen Hoover book is.
100%. I think we said that too. We're like, that's literally what we read.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I don't know if I brought this up on that podcast, but I remember reading Twilight. Obviously, we were obsessed with the books, and I kept seeing everywhere like she's a horrible author, and I was like, huh? Like I feel like these are good.
Yeah.
And she probably didn't write it very well. Like it probably isn't a well-written book, but the plot is so good that it's worth it. Like I do not care.
I'm also just like, what classifies it as good writing?
Probably just more intellectual words. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or
I
like
guess.
Metaphors and I don't know. I'm just like, I like an easy read.
Me too.
Emily Henry should come out with an easy read. It sounds like something she would write.
No, truly.
Beach
it's
read.
really going to piss me off that I can't think of the name of that book.
It's like Happy
Place. Yes. Thank you.
That was so quick.
I was literally
Happy
in my brain.
Place.
I was thinking, hello, pretty. That's all I could think.
You were close. HP, baby.
I knew. Okay.
HP.
All right. Well, I also realized today I made a little and never posted on our community tab about this day in history.
Okay. So
and
we're
I
gonna
literally
do it.
thought about it driving home today. I was like, fuck.
The way
When
I didn't
you
think about it.
on Wednesday when you post the video, will you just be like,
yeah, if I
videos
remember.
posted? Because I think I just like didn't even think about it.
Videos posted?
So then I can
tell you.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'll probably do it tonight and just schedule it.
Okay, I'll just put it on my calendar. No, I can put it on my list.
Okay.
I just like never added it to my to-do list.
Okay.
So then I was like, you're a big dum-dum. So
No,
we're
it's
going to do it today.
Oh, okay.
This podcast is sponsored by Quince. Shopping can be a compromise. It can be annoying. It can be difficult. Sometimes you want to save up for something, and then sometimes you just want to buy a bunch of things that are like fast fashion, but they won't hold up in your closet. And it really sucks when things don't last. That was until I elevated my closet with Quince. With Quince, I can get high quality, timeless pieces without paying that luxury price tag. Quince offers a range of must-have items like 100% Mongolian cashmere sweater for only $50, 100% European linen pants for $40, which are my favorite. I love a linen pant. I love feeling like I own the world and I'm just strutting around in my Quince linen pants. They're so nice. I love them. Luxury mulberry silk skirts at $60, not to mention $50 Italian leather bags and 14 karat gold jewelry from $30. All their prices are 50 to 80% less than similar luxury brands. And because Quince creates timeless pieces, classic styles that won't go out of fashion, you'll have them in your closet forever. Like I said, I love the linen pants from Quince. I also love the silk skirts. I'm trying to get more into skirts, like layering it with like a little cute sweater over it or something. The savings on Quince are truly unmatched, and I highly recommend to anyone who is in the mood to shop. I know you're wondering how they do it. Quince partners directly with top factories to cut out the cost of the middleman and pass the savings on to you. What's even better, Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices and premium, eco-friendly fabrics and finishes. So I can feel good about getting high quality items that last a lot longer. Shop with Quince today and discover the affordable luxury you deserve. Right now, go to quince.com/onlyfriends to get free shipping and 365-day returns on your next order. That's QUINCE.com/onlyfriends for free shipping, 365-day returns. Quince.com/onlyfriends.
I was wondering, I was like, is she going to send me things or is she doing it?
Yeah. So,
but also, then I thought about it, I was like, I don't want her to send me things because I like not knowing.
I know.
I
know. It's lots of stuff. Okay. I can just sift through.
Okay.
I know we said we weren't going to do birthdays, but this one's really important to Carly, and it is Clint Eastwood's 93rd
Oh, I know
birthday.
exactly what he looks like.
Yep.
Thank God. He's how old?
93.
Oh my God. I mean, he looks
old.
93.
Yeah. It's crazy because I feel like when we started those videos, he was like 85.
He probably was. Started it back in our day.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
And if you don't, what the hell are you doing? Okay. And then for everything else, we have Miss Peppa Pig. She started in 2004. She's been around for
missed that whole
so
era.
long.
Did you ever watch it?
No, we were in high school.
Oh, yeah. But I always see like memes and stuff, and I'm like, I wish I got it, but I guess maybe it's Gen Z with the memes.
Yeah, I think that it like part of the show became like a meme.
Yeah, like what is it?
No idea. It's
Peppa
like a little
Pig.
kid show. Peppa. That was like the big one.
Peppa, no swiping.
No, that's Dora, which I did watch.
I know, I did too.
And I was far too old to be watching Dora the Explorer.
Were we?
I feel like, yeah.
I don't know. I thoroughly enjoyed it no matter how old I was. Hopefully I wasn't like 9.
It's crazy because then like when I would start babysitting and it was on, I'd be like, this is a nightmare.
Oh, because they're
she
like,
just sits
can
there
you
and
find the map?
Yeah. I'm like, yeah,
Find the
bitch, it's
map.
right there.
Oh my God. My attention span could never watch that now. Can you see the blue snake?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, girl, it's on your neck.
Bitch, it's right next to you, dumbass.
2000.
2000.
So we were like, well, we were old.
9. I was 9.
Yeah.
You were 9. 7, you were 9. I was 7.
Like the stars that shine. Okay, then we have The Hills.
Oh my God.
Which I feel like we're probably too young to be watching.
For sure. But it's probably like our first, I don't know about you, our first like addiction to reality TV or like excitement about reality TV.
I really liked The Real World and Road Rules.
Okay, I never really got into those.
So I was like, I loved all the MTV stuff.
I guess I did watch Bug Juice.
Like Next. All of those.
Oh, yeah. But those weren't like reality,
Yeah,
like
that's
following
true.
the same group for.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say like
So good.
those. Also, when did The Housewives start? I feel like I could have had already
Like
watched a couple
2008,
seasons.
probably 2007.
Yeah.
I feel like it was back then.
Okay.
It makes the TV look weird.
Carly, one of Carly's favorite movies, Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. Okay, when I saw
2019.
Okay, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I think that was the first time I went to the theater to watch a movie, and I was like, this fucking sucks. Like people are so
going to the
annoying.
movie
This was
theater. I
like
was like, wait, I thought
pre-pandemic.
you loved the movie.
No. I loved
Yeah.
the movie. I actually really do, but there's nothing like it was pre-pandemic even, and I was already getting frustrated. And now after the pandemic, I'm like, I would much rather watch this in my house.
Yeah.
I don't like it. People
Same.
are annoying, and
Same,
there's like a bunch
same.
of teenage boys like like giggling, and I'm like, why are you giggling at a musical? Grow up.
Did you try to watch Air yet?
Oh no, I haven't even thought about it.
It's so good.
I haven't watched anything.
There was something that like just came out that I don't know what it is. But I was
Nolan
like,
watched it.
Did he like
I was
it?
like, thanks. Yeah, I think so.
I can't remember, but something just came out and I was like, I can't wait for it to be on streaming. I don't know.
Little Mermaid.
No, but I would like. I never really liked The Little Mermaid.
I know. I don't really know
scared
the
me.
plot, to be honest. Ursula.
Yeah, she was scary. Cartoons were scary.
No, our whole childhood was scary. I feel like we
like,
talked about this
I
multiple
love The
times, but
Lion King, but like that shit's horrifying.
Death.
Yeah,
betrayal and death is a theme of The Lion King.
in every Disney movie.
Yes.
Like they're all
Everything
scary.
was so dark, and I thought
Yeah.
like terrorists were gonna break into my house and blow it up. Like I
Yeah.
just had a like childhood was weird back in the 2000s.
Also, it's like, okay, at least The Lion King happened on land, but like all this is happening under the sea.
Ooh, yeah. Under this.
Yeah,
I don't know the plot at all.
basically, Ariel.
Ariel. I don't know.
I think it's Ariel.
Ariel, not Ariel. It's only one L,
Ariel.
I think,
Yeah,
with no E at the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ariel.
Ariel.
She is like, her dad is like the master of the sea or whatever, like the ruler. He's like King Triton.
Oh,
He's
okay.
the king. And
He's the Zaddy.
Zaddy.
The
King
Zaddy
Triton,
of the
who
sea.
was also so scary. Like he scared me.
I don't remember what he looks like.
He's like
He was
no
like,
t-shirt with a
Yes.
tail and long white beard hair.
okay, that's pretty scary.
And
Wizard vibes.
Basically, Ariel was like, I want to go to the land. I want to be on land. I want to go where the people are. And like see what all that tea is. And he's like, no, you can't. It's dangerous. Blah, 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 blah. But then I'm pretty sure she makes like a deal with Ursula.
Deal with the devil. Mm-hmm. Does she get legs?
Yeah. She goes.
The way I have no fucking idea. It's like a spoiler alert.
Prince Eric. But then I don't really know what, like, there's like, I think some clock on it where it's like, you got to do XYZ before this
what's
happens,
the plot twist?
or like you're stuck somewhere forever.
Okay.
Which like I truly can't remember.
There's always a timer. Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast.
Tick, tick, boom, bitch.
Literally, which is also a great movie.
Yeah. And that's like really all I know about The Little Mermaid.
Okay.
I do love that like Disney has cast a lead female black role. I think that's amazing. I absolutely want to see it to support that. But like, I honestly could care less about the film.
Oh, I kind of want to see it. But I feel like I need to watch the original first. Because I have no fucking idea what
I don't want to know. I want to go in blind.
I don't want to know the plot.
No spoilers. Clearly, I don't know like what the movie is. Also, like, have you seen the meme of Flounder? So Flounder's like her best friend Fish.
Okay, yeah.
Who's like the vibrant, like yellow and blue fish. The like live action version is horrifying.
Wait, did you send me something that was that fish, or was that something from the actual ocean?
Oh no, that was from the ocean.
Okay, I was like, that's from the show.
That, like we have that meme about.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
weird fish.
Yeah, wait, I need to see it. Can you pull it up?
The weird fish or flounder?
The weird or flounder. Wait, who are you talking about?
Flounder.
Yeah, I want to see.
Well, now I'm talking about flounder.
Yeah, I want to see.
But
what
the thing
flounder
I
looks
sent
like.
you was flounder live action. Dude, he is scary. Okay, this is
I've probably seen it. I just didn't
like,
know.
look at how sweet and cute and bubbly the original flounder is. And, come on.
What the fuck?
Like, horrific.
Like, make it bright yellow at least.
I know. Like, he's so cute. It doesn't have to be like anatomically correct and accurate.
That's so funny.
Like, that's so scary.
Imagine if it was a thing you sent me.
Yeah. But that's like all I've seen. Like, I don't know what Sebastian looks like. I don't know what anyone looks like. Even Ursula. Like, I don't even know who's in the movie.
Me neither. Didn't even know it was like coming out.
Yeah.
To be honest.
It all happened so fast.
Apparently I saw it was like the best movie in the world right now or something. It's like rated very highly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it'll come out on Disney Plus pretty soon.
Yeah. I can never remember if I have Disney Plus. I feel like I always cancel it and then I get it for something else and I cancel it and I'm like, oh, Long Pond Studio, and watch it, get it, cancel it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then lastly, we have Eye of the Tiger. Came out in 1982. Iconic song.
Damn. Yeah. Do you ever work out to that song?
No. I only drank to that song.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Okay. And then we can move on to news. Honestly, not much.
Okay.
I don't even know what happened. Taylor put out some new songs.
How do you feel about...
I haven't listened to it. Like everyone was sending it in that group chat, but I just didn't have the time.
You're Losing Me.
Because I was driving
I think
on
it's one of her
Friday.
saddest songs she's ever written.
I know. I've heard, get like the tea of it all, that she was saying that it was like an unreleased track from the original Midnight's album. But like everyone is saying like, no, but
like,
you just
there's
wrote
no
this.
way. But it also like the way the song goes, it feels like you're going, like she's like thinking about breaking up. It doesn't feel like a breakup happened. It's so good. It makes me so...
I gotta listen.
Yeah. It's...
Can she just put it out so I don't have to like stream a YouTube clip?
Well, okay, so Danny sent it to us in our group chat. If you save it to your notes, you can play it in your notes and like lock your phone.
Was that the real version though? I feel like it sounded a little distorted.
I mean, it probably was like a tiny bit, but to me, it's like I listened to the car and everything and like it sounds fine. I think it's one of her saddest songs she's ever written.
And then the other one, what is it called? Like Hit...
It's Different?
Yeah, Hits Different. That was on the Target album.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up. Like,
I know.
That took you that long to put it out.
Yeah. Whoa.
Put it out to the public. Like, that's a good song.
I know. It's
I
so
like
weird
that
because
one a lot.
When you listen to You're Losing Me, you're going to have to tell me what songs you hear. Because I hear Cornelia Street. I hear
like,
Hits
my brain
Different.
doesn't work that way.
I know,
Yours
but
does,
you might be
though.
able to, because I feel like a lot of people have been like, oh, this sounds
I've seen
like this
like
song.
the clips on TikTok of like Cornelia Street and I'm like, oh yeah. But like, I don't think I would ever hear that.
Oh my God, it's so sad. I can't wait for you to hear it.
I saw...
You have to like do it when you can listen to all the lyrics, obviously. The bridge is what's
Just put it on Spotify.
I know it'll be on there eventually. Finally, It's Different is on there, which is also, I like that song too.
I like it.
Yeah, it's very poppy and
I
fun.
wonder like why just put it on the regular one.
Well, if you don't have other news, I don't know if you were going to talk about this with like Vanderpump Rules, but did you see that?
I was going to.
Oh, okay.
Of him on an airplane.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Okay, for TV, checking in, did we watch Selling Sunset or no?
No, I haven't even thought about it. I feel like it's gonna be one of those things that I'll just like binge one day randomly.
Did you watch the Kardashians?
Yes.
Thoughts?
Meh.
It was okay. I made notes.
Okay.
First, the opening, that is the worst
Oh my God.
television I've ever seen in my entire life.
I was like, I started fast forwarding because I was like, I don't give a fuck about this. What is this?
Okay, so basically the opening scene of the season premiere was them recording a new intro. And it wasn't just like, here's the intro. It was like, we're going to the roller skating rink and then we're going to record this intro.
It felt like an hour.
It was way too long.
So long.
So unnecessary. Just do the intro.
Oh my God, I was like, this
I don't
is
want to
so
see
dumb.
the BTS for that.
I know.
It was god awful. I like feel as though that will be like foreshadowing how the season will be in terms of like good or not.
I am scared.
But other than that, like, yeah, didn't really get much from it. I feel like we're just being fed by Vanderpump Rules that like
everything else feels like nothing.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to watch Kendall and Kylie learn how to drive stick
I
shift.
know.
Like, boring.
Do you think that times are just changing too? Like we've seen them for so long. It's like, okay, I don't care about these little scenes anymore.
Yeah. I think it's just because I'm like, I know that there's like real stuff happening in your life. Like, give us that.
Yeah.
Which like I do like. So in this episode, Kim definitely gets like a lot more candid about the Kanye stuff, which like I can appreciate. But then it's like, okay, then let's just have a show about Kim.
Yeah, please.
You know,
Please, I beg.
like I would watch that. I feel like she's one of the only ones that's really like, I'm ride or die for this show now. Like I will be open. I will spill the tea. Like he's going out into all these tabloids and podcasts, like talking shit about me and doing these false narratives. And then he's like, you need to have me approve what you say about me on the show. And she's like, why should I have to do that?
I'm glad she said that.
Yeah.
It's like very open.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's what we need. You guys have been doing this for like 20 years. Give us the real stuff.
I know, but it's like we used to see all the drama and now I feel like we don't. I mean, we see drama, but it's like recapped by them. It's not like the actual drama happening.
We just need more Scott.
Which I think we will get.
Yeah,
like.
Scott was like immediately like one of the first scenes.
Thank God.
And he immediately was like, you guys are so skinny.
Yeah.
Which I was like, I'm surprised they kept that in.
I know.
Because they are so
I think it's foreshadowing
skinny.
Kylie's. I don't know. There's like some preview of Kylie being like, we need to like talk about the beauty standards. But I'm like, are they really going to talk about it? Or is it just going to be like a silly little 10-minute thing?
I feel like he did it because they wanted to segue into the breakup of it all. Like he was like, you're so skinny. What is it? The breakup diet?
Oh, yeah,
and
that
then
sounds right.
they like did the confessional with Kim where she's like, oh, hee hee. But I couldn't stop looking at how skinny they are.
I know. I saw someone, they were like, it's so triggering how skinny they are. Yeah. And I'm like, it probably is. Like I couldn't imagine if you have like some sort of disorder where you're, you know, body dysmorphia.
I mean, like they're not like Eugenia Cooney. Like,
yeah.
But I think it's just like, oh, wow.
But it like happened quickly, it feels like. But I'm probably... Okay, I saw, speaking of Ozempic, not really, but I keep seeing ads for it now.
I was like, I don't think so. I don't think they're doing it. But now I'm like...
They're all like, I feel like, I genuinely feel like everyone in Hollywood is on Ozempic.
Kim is so tiny.
And it's really noticeable. I feel like Ozempic changes your face, where your face gets very thin.
Yeah.
Which is like...
Hers is like that now.
Yeah, so I feel like that's a big... I mean, obviously your face will get thinner if you're just losing weight in general, but I think it's like so specific. I don't know.
Not that it like matters. I'm still like over the Ozempic of it all.
I know. I don't. I feel like it's like fading out.
Yeah.
Like talking wise, I'm sure people are still doing it. Like I don't really care either, but it's just like
a shock.
Weird.
It's like, huh? Whoa.
It's literally like the 2000s.
Also, like every single housewife is on it.
Yeah.
Like all the Jersey housewives. It's so interesting watching like this show play out, and then they go to the confessional, and they're like all so tiny.
Oh my God, it's so
And Dolores
bad.
was on Watch What Happens, and like Andy even was like, you're so skinny, Ozempi? And she was like, yes. She was like, every single one of us is on it. And she was like, I wasn't going to be the one who comes to the reunion not being skinny. And I'm like, Jesus.
Oh my God, that's funny. But
they're just like, Jersey's just like so open, which like I love. Because I'm like, I feel like if you
not gonna be the
not
only
that
one.
you have to like
skinny.
disclose it to people, but like I feel like if you are like someone who is like claiming to like lose all this weight or whatever, and like you're not doing it a natural way and you have a following, like, okay, I get why that would be like really annoying for people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that a lot of people like just won't disclose that
I know.
for whatever reason, when it's like, okay, but like you're doing it, so like who cares?
I know.
Like, if someone's
I think
like,
they're
are you
afraid of
taking Ozempic?
backlash if like,
well, especially now that it, like, we know why people use it, like for diabetics, and like there became a shortage or whatever. But like, I don't know where that is all like standing.
I don't know either, but I just meant like if it became this huge thing where like no one could get it, then everyone would be turning on all these influencers who said that they were on it and be like, you guys are fucked up, which like rightfully so, but like I get it.
It's so interesting.
I know, because it's like, for on one hand, you don't need to tell your audience how you're losing weight if that's not what you want to do. But at the same time, I get it. It is frustrating being like, but how? Like I never see you posting like working out or like eating well.
100%. If it's like you're posting and you're being like, look how skinny I am now because I
just
eat
like body
kale
checking
every day. But it's like, okay, but like no, and like don't lie to your audience if like you're a role model to them. Yeah. Not that anyone like
needs to be a role
models, whatever, but like at the end of the day there is sort of like a
morality thing. Yeah.
But whatever, live your life.
Yeah. I'm gonna start it tomorrow. I need to lose 10 pounds.
And then I thought it's really interesting, like Chloe, there's like she's skin cancer.
Yeah, melanoma.
Yeah, which is so scary.
But they're like waiting to see if it's cancerous. I thought, like, I'm confused. They said that, but they also said
cancer.
I know, they said it is cancerous, but she also said she's like waiting to hear back.
No, she's waiting to see because so they took out the like mole or whatever, and then they're like, it came back as melanoma, but now we have to go in and see how much is in there.
God, that is scary as fuck.
Yeah, and so like they've definitely like shown previews where like the whole side of her face is like stitched up.
Yeah, sad.
So that's really scary.
It is so scary,
and also like not the first time that it had happened to her. She's had multiple like skin cancer scares. And
I would
removals.
just be like lathering up the sunscreen. I'm so scared.
I know.
Ooh, poor Chloe.
But that's like really
I watched it and I was like, okay.
Like Kendall's 818 thing.
Oh my God, the fucking guy flying in. I was like, okay.
Boring. Everything was so boring.
Yeah.
It's definitely like one of those shows where I'm like, okay, waiting for it to be done.
Yep. I was very over it. The second it came on, I was like, God.
The intro.
We all fire up I was like, okay. Big budget though to get that song. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
I'm sure that cost a ton of fucking money.
Okay, well now we can get into the real deal.
Oh, thank God.
Vanderpump Rules reunion part 1.
Part 1, which is crazy because if you're not on our Patreon, you're going to be watching this the day the second one comes out, but that's okay. Yeah. It'll be a good refresher.
Yeah.
Before you watch
it'll remind you.
Yeah.
So basically, it starts with Andy doing one-on-ones with Tom, Raquel, and Ariana, who are the trio who the love affair has happened with. Raquel's wearing like a full-on blazer.
I'm like, girl.
Which made me
She's like, I need to look studious.
I was like, are you on trial?
I know.
Like,
she basically is, so.
Yeah, but it was like so funny. I was like, this is like, shut the fuck up. Take off your dumbass blazer. Ariana reveals to Andy that it took Raquel 48 hours to like apologize to her or reach out to her. And Raquel, after having a 7-month affair with her like life partner and her best friend, she texts her saying, I don't know what to say right now besides I really fucked up and I'm so sorry.
Girl, you're better off not texting anything.
Yeah, like, huh? You didn't even try to call?
Oh my God.
Wild. And
I'm not surprised though.
Ariana texted her back saying, shut the fuck up, you fucking rat.
Rat. All in caps. I died when I saw that. And just blocked her after.
Yeah.
You fucking rat.
Iconic.
Died.
It's really crazy though, because like I'm so team that reply, but I know that for someone like Raquel, she probably was like, well, whatever.
Totally.
I don't think that it's something that she felt guilty about.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
But it was a really good reply. But if anyone said that to me, I'd be like, ooh.
No, I'd be like, I need to go check into rehab.
Yeah.
Like, I need something.
Yeah.
Like,
which she did eventually, but who knows how like
we don't know though.
Authentic she's
Is she
being.
out? Is she on the phone with Tom Sandoval? More to come.
I don't know. We can't get there.
Yeah.
Tom Sandoval claims that during the glamping trip, him and Raquel were on a break.
Yes, which is weird. I'm like,
You can't be on a break with your mistress, okay?
no, I know. I mean, I understand what he was trying to say. I guess like they weren't hooking up that time.
Yeah, but also like you were.
But it was
so
like
you're a liar.
it still was so odd.
Yeah. No, you were like, even if you weren't hooking up, you were wishing that you were.
Yeah,
like, the
and you
whole
already
time you were
had
being
that
so
past.
creepy towards her and like buying her gifts and doing all
Yeah.
this stuff. And if like you genuinely wanted to not be with her or like be on a break, like you're claiming, then you would like just not even look at her in the eyes.
I mean,
You wouldn't even go to her birthday trip.
yeah, you'd stay home and be like,
You
I need to
wouldn't
work on my
put
relationship.
Your fucking 10-year relationship woman in a car with her and all drive down together.
The fucking audacity.
You're crazy.
I can't.
But then he did say that like during BravoCon, which was in October. I think Raquel's birthday was in September. So a month-long break.
Okay.
And then in October they were like doing the full-blown affair.
Right.
Which I feel like we all knew.
Yeah.
I also just like don't believe that they were on a break. Like what does that mean? You didn't put your dick inside of her?
Yeah.
Or like
Well, here's what I think, and I'm not saying it justifies anything.
Yeah.
This is just what I think happened, according to everyone else. Because also with Schwartz, I feel like he's telling the truth, but I think he's being misunderstood. But I also think that he's
you
also
need
in
to
the wrong.
Stop being Schwartz.
No, I'm
apologist.
not.
I don't believe him for a second.
I don't. Well, okay. Schwartz is obviously saying what people want to hear, but I think they're talking about two different things. I think that's where the mix-up is. So I think what I have gathered from all these fucking podcasts that I've listened to with all these fucking castmates and watching the finale, it seems like they hooked up in August for the first time. Okay, so they hooked up. I think Tom was like, oh shit. Or they were like, that was crazy. Like, they had a one night stand.
Yeah.
And then nothing happened until October, was like 2 months later. So I think in Tom's mind, he's like, we were not hooking up then. They had already hooked up, which is just as bad. But I'm just trying to like, I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying what happened. And I think when they asked Tom, like, Schwartz, when did you find out? He was like, well, in August. I feel like Sandoval confided into Schwartz and said, I fucked up. Like, me and Raquel slept together. And so he knew of it then, but he didn't know it was like a full-blown affair at that time. Maybe he didn't like October. I don't know. But I'm just saying at that time in August, he was
but
was
either
told,
way, it's not okay.
no, it's
like,
not.
Even if
I'm not saying it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's what I'm gathering from it. And I think when they're asking Schwartz, when did you find out about the affair? And he says August, he's not talking about the affair. He's talking about the time they hooked up for the first time. And he thought it was just like a mistake.
Oh, yeah, no, I fully think that that's the situation.
Oh, okay.
But he originally said he didn't know until January. So he's
right.
just a
He's
liar.
definitely lying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he doesn't lie.
That's why I just like I don't believe them at all.
Yeah.
Like I feel
I'm just
like
trying to like figure out the timeline myself. Like I think they did it. I think
it's
they
a false
stopped.
timeline. I think that's what we're going to find
For
out.
sure is. I think so too. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's the bomb.
I don't know.
Because it wouldn't change anyone's opinion. Like,
yeah, but what would?
like one of the other castmates knowing about it the whole time.
But who?
I don't know. That's the juicy part.
It's not Lisa, and I feel like that would be the only person that would
We'll
deter
get there.
anyone from leaving the show.
Unless like, I mean, I don't think like Katie or Sheena knew, but something like that would be fucking crazy.
I know, but I also don't think it would make anyone stop filming.
I don't know.
Like
I feel like for Ariana, that would be insane. Like she might want to stop filming, but
yeah, but if it wasn't Sheena, if it wasn't Katie, who are like, I think objectively the closest to her out of all the other cast members, then like, why would she stay filming with Tom and Raquel? Like she's still going to film next season and they're going to be on the show.
I know.
So it's like, okay, well, if it was anyone else, then
I don't know.
I don't think it would change her mind.
I don't know.
And they're alluding to the fact that they're like, everyone needs to watch it, not just Ariana.
Yeah. So if you don't know what we're talking about, apparently in the third fucking part, so next week, something gets dropped, like some crazy information gets dropped.
Like he must have, okay, so I think that Andy did a one-on-one and it's something that's coming from a one-on-one, obviously, because if everyone was
right. I think it's from Raquel. I think Raquel says something.
Yeah.
But basically they were saying that no one signed a contract yet. They want all the cast members to watch the last episode and to figure out if they want to come back. So it's just like, I'm trying to think like what would be so crazy that they wouldn't come back. Like if the timeline was a lot longer between her and Sandoval, I don't think that would change much. They're already over them. Like they're already. I know,
but I think it would be like more of a betrayal to like James and other people who were like in that at the time.
Yeah, but I just mean it wouldn't change the relationship with like it's like
of course.
it's the same hatred for the same people.
No, of
it's not like
course.
James did something crazy or like Katie did something crazy. I don't know. It also might be nothing big and it's like overhyped because I also read that they usually don't sign contracts until after the reunion. Like during Housewives, they're always talking about like, are you going to come back next season? Like, I don't know, you know? So it's like, maybe that's like normal and they're hyping it up. Like, I don't know. But I saw Lala.
Well, no, I think it's because they want to get the cameras rolling.
Oh, okay.
And so they were like, but we're not going to do it until you guys watch this.
So Lala it shows these like Amazon lives.
Oh, okay.
I'm not exactly sure what they are, but I saw a clip of it and someone was like, do you know what the bomb drop is from the last episode? And she said, yes. She ran into
when
production.
Did she do this?
I think sometime last week.
Okay, weird.
Why?
I just feel like if Lala knew, she would tell everyone.
I thought so too. But she said that she ran into production at some like part, I think it was Lisa's thing or whatever. And she was like, she guessed. She was like, is it this? And they were like, no, but we'll tell you. And she's like sworn to secrecy. So
that's so fucked up. Then she's going to like... What if it is something big and now she's just holding on to it?
That's what I'm saying. But I also feel like if it was something crazy, like she wouldn't be around these people. Like she'd be like, fuck you then. And like Lala's not someone who's going to hang out with someone in their friend group who did something crazy to fuck over Ariana. And I don't know. Also, I think I can't remember who else knows. I don't know if it's Sheena or there's like two people that know. I mean, I think it's Ariana actually. I think she knows too. She said it somewhere that she knows what the...
That would piss me right off if they knew and weren't telling me.
And
I was also on the show. I'd be like, just tell everyone then.
I mean, they might all know by now. Maybe they did tell. Maybe they all know.
I mean, as of yesterday, I know they didn't.
Oh, yeah.
So that's very interesting.
I'll show you the clip if I can find it.
Yeah.
Of Lala.
Lala has like really... I can't believe Bravo hasn't put like a gag order on her.
Put her in a metal box.
Yeah.
I know.
She just keeps spilling the tea.
I know. Okay. Anyways.
Okay.
Little tangent there.
Oh, also very funny. Raquel is in a trailer 100 yards away watching
it
because she got the restraining order on Sheena. And that's really funny to think about. She's just like in a trailer in the middle of nowhere. Like Hollywood probably.
Yeah.
Like a Stars wagon. So that's really funny. They keep like panning to her. And
just like doing little reaction
shots.
Which
are, I feel as though they're definitely like probably not her real reaction. So that is annoying because I would love to see what she really reacted
like a live feed of her watching it. Yeah.
Basically it starts with Andy just gets right into it. And he's like, Tom, is there anything you want to say to everyone? And Tom just starts like crying a little and then trying to apologize, and everyone basically is like, shut the fuck up.
Especially James. He's like, oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah. And
shut
then
up,
he
man.
just like immediately stops pretending to cry.
He stops.
And then they move on.
Yep.
Lala says Sandoval is just like Randall and kind of like goes on about all the similarities between them. That was interesting. And then fucking Lisa Vanderpump is like, that is not true. She's like, and then Lala gives it to her. She's like, well, I reject your opinion, bitch.
Yeah. And she's like, well, I didn't ask for your opinion.
Yeah.
And I reject it. Like, whoa. They're just handing her ass
Lisa
over.
Is pissing me off. I hate her like lack of loyalty towards people who are actually like hurt and affected.
Yeah. And also like, how do you hear Lala say that and be like, actually, no. Like, you're not the one that's been through it.
Yeah.
And he is acting the same.
Yeah.
Weird. Don't call him a dangerous human.
He literally
look at what he just did.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean dangerous? Like dangerous doesn't have to mean
bad people.
Violent.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's so weird because it's like them saying these things isn't going to affect fucking Tom in your business. Like business is booming.
Yeah.
You know, like just be a good person for one time, Lisa.
Interesting.
And then James says him and Tom were like brothers, and Sandoval is like, no, we're not.
He
like,
always downplays friendships.
Yep. He's like, no, we like text
hang
once
out once a month.
And then that really upset James. That's when James gets out of his chair, like wants to confront Tom, is like obviously
trying to fight,
charging him, trying to fight. And he says something so funny. He like, first of all, calls him a pussy ass bitch. And then he says, your band sucks dick. Your bar's going down the drain and you're a backstabbing hoe.
And you're a backstabbing hoe.
And I just think that is so iconic.
I love it.
James was really the like comedic relief we needed during the reunion. And they are so lucky to have him.
James and Lala together were really funny.
So funny. They're just like truly soulmates.
Yeah. I mean, Tom said some half-ass apology, and James was like, that didn't hit for me, and Lala goes, I wasn't even listening.
Yeah. They're so funny.
Also, Ariana's such a slay. Like, she doesn't really talk much, but she's just making all these faces, and I'm like, you're just winning with your
I was listening to something I forget which podcast it was, but they made a really good point. I feel like, I don't remember, that was saying like truly, so I watched Call Her Daddy before the reunion, and I'm really happy I did, because the things that Ariana's like saying and reacting to like aren't giving much. Like you can tell she's really mad.
Yeah,
and
she's
like
very angry.
Can't clearly like articulate maybe what she's feeling, and she's just like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. But the Call Her Daddy interview I feel like was so good because it's much farther out than when the reunion was filmed, and she can like clearly communicate like all of the things she was feeling, how she processed everything. And I think that is extremely necessary, because I was like, I don't feel like I'm getting that.
I know.
From the reunion, because like it was like weeks after it happened.
It was so close to when it happened.
Like I feel like emotions were like still so high.
Yeah, and they hadn't probably seen Sandoval or Raquel since, so it's like we're in a fucking room with them.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah, the reunion was like hectic.
Yeah,
like I was like, I kind of wish.
It also
people
was like,
could just talk.
Yeah.
But even the people we don't like. I'm like, I want to hear everyone out.
Yeah.
Like,
but it was also really annoying, because I was like, all I want to know is this stuff. And like, I don't care about Schwartz and Sandy's. And like these other dumb, inconsequential things.
But it is funny. They try to cover other topics, but it just goes right back. Yeah. And they just start, it's very chaotic. And honestly, I hope that the next two are a little bit less chaotic. I don't know if they will be.
I've heard that the second one is really good.
Okay.
So I am excited to watch that this week. Oh Thank God it's only like a couple days from now.
I know.
I do get the Summer House reunion tonight, which I'm very excited for. It's going to be a good one. I have to
burp.
And then we get into like the Schwartz of it all. Andy's like, well, there's other things that happened this season, but like honestly not important.
Yeah.
So gross. Schwartz did confirm that when he was like, I feel like Raquel has a crush on someone else, he was indeed referencing Sandoval, because he knew about it at the time.
So gross.
He also said that he wouldn't care if Katie hooked up with anyone in the friend group.
Which, like, first of all, I think
Peter specifically.
Yeah, I'm like, Peter isn't like hardly a part of the show.
Yeah,
he's not
also,
your
like, no one would care.
friend group. Like, it doesn't matter. Peter is not even like a part of this.
He's just like, I feel like that just goes to show that like you didn't really love her. Like it was a convenience thing for you. You don't really care about her. If your partner of 12 years hooked up with your best friend, you wouldn't care.
Right.
You are a heartless piece of shit.
I also think the fact that he still doesn't understand why it bothered her, it says so much.
Because he's a man. His little teeny itty
I'm just
bitty
like,
brain.
He doesn't even try to understand why it would bother. He just thinks it's stupid. He's like, we're divorced. Like, what do you want? Like, I can hook up with whoever.
Yeah. That's not the point.
The boundary. It's so annoying.
Yeah. It's also like such an easy thing to understand.
So easy.
Like it couldn't be
easier. She was like, I wouldn't care if you're out having sex with a different girl every night.
I support you doing that.
Literally. And I genuinely think she would not care, because like she's also doing the same thing.
Yes.
Like seeing other people, but
ugh. And then when he tried to do that fucking woe is me thing where he was like, she left me during like the most,
oh my
like,
God.
blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, well, if not then, if not now, then when?
Right.
Like, it's not like this was an all of the sudden thing where she was like, you know what, I don't really like him anymore.
Right.
You treated her like shit for your entire relationship, and she finally hit her breaking point. And sorry that it happened during a time that wasn't convenient for you, but like maybe if you were a better partner, then she wouldn't have abandoned you when you needed her the most.
Period.
Bitch. Oh, then they got into like the Joe of it all. Schwartz denied like dating her, and then everyone attacked him and was like, you're a liar. You did. You guys went on that fucking weird ass vacation together. And then like Sandoval obviously comes to his defense because Katie's like, she's crazy, she's a psycho or whatever.
Spooky.
And then Schwartz is like, I'm gonna get a cease and desist on you.
I'm like, come on.
Why are you now standing up for this like woman that you barely know and like never would have said that about Katie? Like Sandoval could like drag her through the mud and you would never have said to him like, I'm gonna put a cease and desist on you if you don't stop talking about my wife.
Nope, never.
You are such a loser.
He just like humiliates Katie, and that's what he likes to do.
I know.
It's sad.
He's
thank God that they're divorced.
He's such a bum.
I know.
Such a bum. And then to talk about other stuff, they talk about the restaurants, don't care. But one big takeaway for me was that they made something about her merch, which is the restaurant that they're opening, and they made $200,000, which good for them. But I literally could not understand less why anyone purchased it.
Well, people were like, how they just wanted to support.
Totally.
It was like such a huge pop culture moment that it just.
But like I would get it and then just like give it to Goodwill.
Oh yeah. Well, I thought some of it What was that one? The like Born Fucking Cool, like those?
No, I think that's just Ariana.
That's just Ariana's. Okay, so I get them
something about
confused.
hers, just something about her, and then they have one that's like a
Flower,
like a sandwich, like flying all over the place.
Oh,
You haven't seen this one?
I probably have.
Oh my god, it is like, it is such sad merch. Like,
I know. I think it was just like it's like donating to like a GoFundMe.
but just-
like people were like, let's just buy
start
the
a
merch.
GoFundMe. Like, don't make anyone wear that.
But the boys' faces when they said that,
I know.
I was like,
Jealous.
LOL.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so happy for them.
Yeah,
But
that's crazy.
like, you can't tell me this is a sandwich shop. It looks like a new like feminine product.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Let me get the I think these are like bootleg ones. Something about her merch.
Bootleg.
Yeah, like the site that
That's
just like takes
funny.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess something about like, I don't know. Even the name, I just wouldn't really want to wear.
No.
It's kind of like odd.
They posted a picture. Oh my god, this fucking sandwich is so funny. Wait, why don't they only have it on the phone case, but this was a t-shirt. Oh my god, it's so funny. Like, imagine wearing a t-shirt with this on it.
No. I get it for the cause, but
yeah. But I would just be like, is there any way I can just donate and
I
not
know.
have this sent to me?
I do think it's like cute that they like have that in the store to buy. That's what Ariana said. I think they were like gonna have some merch in the store. Like they're gonna have it in the store to buy. It's like
yeah,
Sugar
but
Taco
just
or
make
whatever.
it better.
Well, of course.
Don't like get someone who knows what they're doing. This looks like they made it on Microsoft Paint.
They probably did.
It's very funny.
Yeah,
but that's crazy.
That's fucking up. $200,000.
Yeah, I heard that Lala made $400K on the something about Darrell.
Wow.
Which to me makes more sense.
Something about Darrell.
Oh yeah.
Something about
Send it
Darrell.
to Darrell. That makes more sense to me. It was like way cooler.
Yeah.
And like,
and it's like fun. Like it's kind of
It's
cool
funny.
because if you just see it, you're like, what does that mean?
yeah.
Something about her is just like giving Target again. Basic tea. Something about her.
I think they posted a picture of the restaurant. They put like the skin on it.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Reddit actually. Someone like walked by and took a picture. We'll have to go when it opens.
Oh, I'm dying for a sandwich.
Me too.
And
I won't eat until then.
I'm also dying for them to do better branding.
Hopefully. I'm so hoping someone reached out. I was like, can I help you please?
I know. Well, seeing the skin, I was a little also like, guys. But you know, it's their passion project and
It is what
have
it
so much
is.
fun.
Have so much fun.
Let me. Someone showed it to me last night when I was drunk, and I was like, "Oh boy, oh yeah." Well, hopefully they put like flowers and stuff.
Let me see.
I don't know. It's just like the sign. It's so like plain.
Yeah, maybe they'll put stuff on the front. Yeah,
Here's to hoping.
like paint stuff on it or something.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I hope the reunions get a little bit more calm. Obviously, I love that it's heated and dramatic, but like couldn't hear anything. I feel like
Yeah.
I was like, huh, what? And it went by so fast.
Yeah.
It's just-
Everyone was really talking over each other.
yeah. You could tell Andy was
Just,
like kind of stressed out
Yeah.
too.
Oh, and then when James knocked his cards out of
My
his hand, that was so
cards.
funny.
I know.
Wait, did I send you the TikTok or did you send me the TikTok of Andy like surprising those girls?
I think I sent it to you.
Oh my god, I love him so
I know.
much.
Yeah, he was just walking around New York and what was it like? Someone he knew that this group of people were watching
so
it.
he got a DM
Forgot.
and he must have just like been out like at a bar or like walking, and the girl was like, "Hey Andy, like I'm having this premiere party for the reunion or whatever episode it was. Like this is my address, like come." And he like lives right by there, so he was like with a friend. He was like, "We have to go."
showed
and he was
up.
like definitely drunk. He showed up and I feel like he must have DM'd the girl back being like, "Okay, I'm gonna come," because when she greeted him she was like, "Okay, like shush."
Yeah, she wasn't like,
and he walked in and there was like 10 girls in there and
Shocked.
everyone was just like, "Oh my god."
Shocked.
But it's funny because they're all freaking out and he's like, "Do you have like dessert for my friend?" I'm like, I love Andy so much. I would hate being on Andy's bad side. Like I think he's
so scary.
one person in life that I would be like devastated if he didn't like me, which I think is like why I don't think I could ever meet him. Like don't meet your heroes.
I don't think he wouldn't like you.
I just think he would be very hard to like please,
Like,
because
win
he's like
over.
a really like,
He does seem, yeah.
but I think he'd be so fun to hang out with and drink with and just like go out on the town.
I know.
And he would
I
make me
love him.
LOL. Like if I made Andy Cohen laugh,
Game over.
I would just commit suey right there.
Just sign up for comedy.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna do stand up now.
He-
Imagine watching the reunion and he just walks in. You're like, you're on my team.
No, I would die.
Huh? It's probably very surreal for those girls. They all
Yeah.
looked so shocked. It was really funny.
It was so fun, like pure disbelief. And then they're like doing shots together. Like,
I know.
so fun, so cool. I love
The
him.
best.
He's just a good one. I love him.
Love you, Andy.
Those were like
Love
really
us
the big
back.
takeaways for me for the reunion.
Yeah, I mean, genuinely, my takeaway was just like, that was chaotic. Like, sorry, hello. That was disgusting. I'm like over my allergies, but it's still lingering a little bit. So that was really gross. Yeah, I just thought it was like a little too chaotic for 3 episodes. So hopefully it calms down. I don't know.
I also hate that all of James's like zing one-liners were kind of spoiled on the trailer because then when they
weren't as
happened,
funny.
I laughed, but I was like, I wish that I was hearing this for the first time.
I know. But it's so good in the trailer too, because it's like, what the fuck is gonna happen?
I know.
But I get what you mean. It's like, oh, I know he's gonna say worm with a mustache.
Yep. It was just like, when's it gonna happen?
Pee break or what did it say? Pee poo poo.
Ugh, I don't even remember.
Oh, I'm gonna get a timeout. That's what he says. I'm gonna get a
For
timeout.
to Lisa, which I thought was amazing.
Yeah.
What bitch?
Am I gonna get a timeout?
She's so funny.
I know.
Okay, well,
Love.
that's it for that. Now let's do Am I?
Okay. Am I the asshole? I woke my brother and his girlfriend up at 7 a.m. So it's Sunday morning and I'm randomly up and awake at 7 a.m. This is very unusual for me, so I decided to go get a breakfast burrito as a gift to myself for not having a crippling hangover from the night prior. I get that. Nothing's better than waking up on the weekend not hungover.
I know.
It's the best feeling ever. I haven't woke up hungover in a long time.
From like not drinking or just
Like I haven't been hungover in a long time.
I wonder if he was like out drinking and then woke up and it was a miracle.
Maybe.
That's kind of what I'm gathering.
Yeah. From the night prior. Yeah.
Yeah.
As I go to leave, it's revealed that my car is blocked in by my brother's girlfriend. That's not uncommon, so I go knock on their door for their keys so I can move her car myself. I got them, moved the car, drove to the location, and ended up getting both of them breakfast as well because I was in such a good mood and the weather was so nice. I'm like, can you be my roommate? That's nice. Cut to the afternoon.
Are you kidding me? You would kill him if he woke you up at 7 a.m.
I know. Well, I'll get there. I've already had my thoughts.
Yeah.
Cut to the afternoon, and we're all out with friends having food and drinks before a show. Out of nowhere, they both start producing a steady stream of comments about how rude it was to wake them up at 7 a.m. since I got home from work at midnight, and that if I wanted breakfast, I should have just DoorDashed it. Oh. I chirped back by reminding them that they're the ones who blocked my car in the garage, and I simply asked for her keys and not for them to move it themselves. I also reminded them that I got both of them breakfast burritos as well, to which they replied that they didn't care and might as well throw them away because they're not going to eat them. I feel like I'm completely in the right here, but getting ganged up on by my housemates over a non-issue. So am I the asshole for waking them up at 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning when they got home from work at midnight? Okay. I'd be the type of person that would get annoyed.
Do they work together?
I guess so. That's what it seems like. Or maybe they both just got home at midnight from different... Maybe they both work retail. I don't know. Sometimes I'd get home at midnight.
I feel like a bar.
Yeah.
Like a server.
Like obviously if someone tries to wake me up at 7 a.m., I'm going to be like annoyed. But getting woken up on the weekend is so much better than getting woken up during the weekday. Because it's like if I set my alarm for like 8 or 9 or something, if I have to like do something or we have to go somewhere and I wake up at 7, like I'm like, okay, great. Now I only have an hour, then I can't fall back asleep, blah, blah, blah. On the weekend, it's like, oh, I'll just fall back asleep and I'll wake up whenever. It doesn't fucking matter.
But like it seemed like they had plans.
Yeah. Well, I know. I'm just saying in general,
yeah.
The 7 a.m. thing. But the thing is, her car was blocking his. Yeah. So it's like, it's definitely on them. Like you can't expect
someone to just mosey around all day waiting for you to like, you get on with your day.
And it's also like, go back to sleep. Oh, I know some people can't go back to sleep and like sometimes that is me, so I understand that frustration, but it's like, okay, well if I lived with someone who was like, hey, can I get your keys to move your car? That's literally a non-issue. No matter what time. If they woke me up at 5 a.m. I'd be like, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that's so weird to like throw it back in his face and be like, you should have DoorDashed it. Well, DoorDashing would cost like
way more money.
So he literally went out of his way.
Willing to foot the bill.
Yeah.
Then shut the fuck up.
Like, do you want to Venmo me for the DoorDash, the extra $20?
It's also like, it bothers me that they waited to get mad about it when they were out with everyone they knew.
Little conniving.
To kind of like be like, oh, do you guys agree with me?
Right.
I thought that's really shitty. They should have just like said something in the first place if it really was like an issue for them.
Agreed.
And I don't think this person is an asshole. I agree with everything you said. And I mean, you got 7 hours of sleep.
Well, they got home at midnight. Doesn't mean they went to bed at midnight. Well, I get this. I probably wouldn't be able to sleep till like 3.
Yeah, but
So I'd also be like, oh, it's 7. Like, what are you doing? But I'd go back to
then
sleep.
I'd be like, oh shit. Also, like, if this is a constant issue, like, leave your fucking keys where people can use them.
Yes,
That's on you.
That's what I would do. I'd be like, my keys are out here. Yep. Do whatever you want with my car. Like, let me sleep.
Especially if you know you're parked behind the person.
100%.
Like, it
would be on my mind the whole time.
You.
I would just be so aware that my car is parked there. Also, it says, edit, just for clarification, it's a 2-car driveway, and they chose to park her car behind mine and not my brother's. Why?
That is so dumb.
So stupid. Like, they could have solved their own problem by just parking behind the car that they would also use. Like,
in either way, he would have to get one of your keys.
Yes.
If you needed to.
Well, no, they park behind.
No, I mean, like, if, like, the brother was just like, oh, well, he can just take my car. But then it's like, okay, well, he would have had to take your keys, too.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. They're dum-dums.
Yeah, that's weird. I understand being, like, frustrated by it, but it's like, don't, like, okay, let it go.
Don't be mad at him for your mistake.
Yeah.
You should have been prepared.
Yeah. And I get it. I would not want to be woken up at 7 a.m. on a Sunday, but
then I'd be like, fuck, I should have left my keys out there.
100%.
Like a normal person.
Yeah, I would
bully
never
him
blame
in front of your friends.
Never would blame someone else for that.
Yeah, and that probably ruined the night.
Definitely.
He probably was like, fuck. Mm-hmm. And everyone's ganging up on him? Rude. Mm-hmm. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my brother it was a dumb decision to invite his new girlfriend over for our nephew's birthday, and I understand why our brother-in-law uninvited him? My 20 male brother, Ron, 27 male, met his late girlfriend, Linda, when they were 16, and they started dating shortly after. So this kid was like 4 years old when his older brother started dating. Mm-hmm. Dang.
Late girlfriend? So she died?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, not 4.
Wait, can you start over?
Okay, so this person, they're 20 male.
Okay.
And his brother, Ron, 27 male.
Okay.
I did that math so wrong. Met his late girlfriend, Linda, when they were 16. So they were together for 11 years.
Okay.
And they started dating shortly after. To say the family adored her would be an understatement. Linda was beautiful, smart, and had an amazing sense of humor. She's been part of the family for so long that most of us don't remember a time without her. Most of our best memories have her in them. Linda was very close to my nephew, Drew, 6 male. Drew is disabled and autistic, so he has a hard time connecting to other people. I don't know how to describe the relationship between Drew and Linda. They just sort of clicked. From the moment he was born, she was his best friend and would often watch over him.
Cute.
Sadly, Linda passed away at the end of January after she was hit by a drunk driver.
Oh my God.
The entire family was devastated, and we are all still mourning her. Drew took it especially hard since he doesn't really grasp what death means yet. He constantly asks where Linda is and when she'll be coming back, sometimes going as far as having a full-blown meltdown because he misses her so
sad.
much. I know.
Oh my God.
He's currently attending therapy to learn how to process his grief, but it's a slow progress. A little 6-year-old, that's so sad.
Really fucking sad.
Drew's birthday is in 2 weeks, and my sister and brother-in-law sent out invitations to everyone in the family, asking who could come. Birthdays are a big deal in our family and are usually an over-the-top event with catering, so it's necessary to confirm the number of guests. Apparently, Ron wrote that he'll come with Gia, a new girlfriend he is hoping to introduce to the family. Most of the family is pissed at him for moving on so quickly. I personally think it's none of my business, and I'm not going to tell him what to do or how to live his life. However, bringing a new partner over to his nephew's birthday when he knows how said nephew was so attached to his ex and is still mourning her is idiotic at best and cruel at worst. My brother-in-law told Ron that if he is planning on bringing that girl over for Drew's birthday, he shouldn't bother coming at all. Ron called me to complain, and I told him the same thing. He shouldn't bring her over. Ron called me an asshole and a bad brother and said that he's finally happy again after Linda's death, and why is it so hard for us to accept that he moved on and support his relationship? I told him I'm happy to hear he's doing well, and I'm sure the family would someday love to meet the girl that makes him so happy, but I'm standing by my opinion that inviting her now was a dumb decision on his part, and he chose the worst possible time and place to introduce someone new to the family. Edit. Ron and Linda were still together when she passed away. And she passed away in late January.
So it's been like 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think bringing the new girlfriend to the kid's birthday a couple months later is a lot. And I don't, obviously, like, they can't hold on to that forever. And he has to move on, and the family should move on and, like, accept the new whatever. But this is way too soon, especially for a child who's, like, in therapy and has meltdowns. I think if this was a different event, maybe it would be a little different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I also think it's like for everyone involved. I think his brother handled it so well. He was like, I'm happy for you that you're moving on, but like not the time or place.
Yeah.
And like if it is good that he's like happy and moving on, but if everyone else around you is like still grieving that person, like I think it then becomes your responsibility to be a little bit more like compassionate for them too.
Yeah.
Especially when one of the people who's grieving the most is like a child and disabled and like doesn't even comprehend what happened.
And like it has a hard time connecting with people.
And it's like, okay, you're then going to bring a new girl and be like, this is my new girlfriend. And the kid's going to be like, what are you talking about?
At his birthday party.
Yeah. Like it's just inappropriate.
Yeah. Like maybe wait till like Christmas time.
Yeah. No, like for real.
Give it some time.
See if you can make it that long.
It's not all about the child. Yeah, literally. It's also like, not to judge. It feels pretty quick.
If 3 months after TJ was bringing a new girl home to a birthday party, I would haunt his ass.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to.
Yeah.
Demon style.
That makes me so sad. Like they were together for 11
so
years.
Long.
Like months later.
I mean,
people grieve so differently and like not gonna judge that whatsoever. But like I could totally understand like the family being like, whoa, upset, sad, however they're gonna feel. And I think that because she was so in all of their lives, like he has to understand that like it's gonna be hard for them.
Yeah, it affects everybody. It's not just his relationship. And for the little boy especially. Really fucking sad.
Like he's gonna be so fucked up if you do it right now.
At his birthday party. Yeah. And you did it at my birthday party.
Yeah. Poor little guy.
Wait, did you get that reference?
Nope.
Tati about James Charles. And he did it at my birthday party.
I don't know.
Oh, so she like said it during her goodbye sister video. And then I guess I saw that his birthday was recently and he got a cake that said, and you did it at my birthday party.
God.
Yeah.
God, give me a break. The beauty community. They're crazy.
Yeah.
Also, like, wasn't that like a whole thing where I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, I won't even know the answer. It's been so long. I don't know anything anymore.
Like I thought her whole issue wasn't he like preying on people there, and it's like, okay, then you're not making a joke about it.
I have no idea.
Okay, we don't know what we're talking about.
It's in the past. I can't remember.
But that's it.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh my god, it's 4:30. The Celtics are playing.
Oh my god.
In an hour, the comeback of a lifetime. They were down, so it's the.
What is it?
Semifinals.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were down. So you play like best of 7, I believe.
Who's a Celtics fan? Like you are?
Boston.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I haven't watched a single game all season, but like this is like a crazy comeback. So they were down in the series 3-0.
We do a sports podcast. Sorry.
Yeah. They were down in the series 3-0.
Holy
You're
shit.
never gonna believe it.
Okay.
And like it's literally never happened in history, like that a team comes back from that.
Oh wow.
So they then have to win 4 games.
Oh wow, that is exciting.
Because it's best of 7, and they're now tied 3-3.
Oh wow.
So tonight is like the big one.
Holy shit, that is maybe I'll watch it. That's exciting. Yeah. When sports gets like that I like it.
Yeah, no, same. It's like I haven't cared about this.
Yeah.
Basketball's like just so hard to watch on TV. It's like not.
I've never watched basketball in my life.
I only really really? You've never been to like a basketball game?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's really fun. It's just like so fast paced that like I'm like, okay, alert me when it's the last quarter.
Literally, when it matters.
Yeah. I really only like watching football on TV. It's like the perfect speed.
It is.
Like baseball's
a little
so
slow.
Boring.
It's nice to have on. Like I like just because I understand baseball.
Yeah.
But it's so slow.
Yeah. It's like you can just have baseball on in the background, and then when you hear like the broadcaster be like, oh my God, then you can like look and see what's going on.
Watch the replay.
Yeah.
And then judge it yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like football's like the perfect in between. Like there's a play every like second, and like I don't know.
Not that I watch it, but like I get it.
And basketball's just bing bong, bing bong, bing bong.
Yeah, so fast.
Yeah, I'm like Jesus. And there's so many points, whatever. So I'm excited to watch that. And then I have Summer House, and we have to watch Succession. Oh my God.
Damn, you have a busy ass night.
I know. I feel like the game will overshadow everything.
Yeah.
And I feel like I want TJ to like put it on in the bedroom so that I can watch the reunion in the living room. Because that's the TV we have East Coast cable on.
Oh yeah, you lucky duck. I'll have to watch the reunion, the Vanderpump reunion at my parents' house this week.
Oh my God.
I know. But it'll be nice. I'll just watch it in bed.
Yeah.
On my little laptop.
On your TikTok live feed.
No. Well, maybe. If I'm not doing anything at 6,
Yeah.
I watched, I was like, okay, I had Pilates at 7 on Wednesday, and the reunion came on at 6 East Coast time. And this girl, I feel like you guys all know this, I said, she like streams it on TikTok. But she's literally like setting her phone down and it's looking at the TV. And I was just sitting there. I didn't have to leave till like 6:40. And I was like, I just want to watch the first 5 minutes. Like, I have to know. So I watched 5 minutes of it on TikTok. That was it.
Oh my God.
So I think that's good. I like restrained myself. I saw that they were doing the little interviews.
The one-on-ones.
Yeah, that was it. And I was like,
I
okay.
don't know how you do it.
I could listen to it as a podcast. Like, I don't need.
What?
I mean, not really, but if I had to, yeah. Just because it feels like I'm getting something I'm not supposed to get yet. I'm like, I need to know. Like, I told Emma, I was like, I can't believe we're going to Pilates at 7 and the reunion's already been out. And we're not even gonna have any fucking idea until 9:30. Mm-hmm. Like, that's insane. Come on, it's so unfair.
Well,
should I get a VPN? It's over now though.
you also, get it for the last episode.
I'm devastated that obviously Kardashians isn't replacing Vanderpump because they're on different cable, but like for me, I usually watch Kardashians on Wednesday night at like 9 because it comes out at 9 on Hulu. Yeah. And it's like, it's so not as good. I'm just like, well,
no, it's terrible.
It's just
we've got some good
whatever.
TV coming out this summer though. I'm excited.
I wish I just really liked TV. I just don't.
Well, it's all like the reality stuff. Like we're getting the new New York, but you like don't watch any of that, so I guess it doesn't matter for you.
I know. I just watch TikTok lives. It's like my whole life. And podcasts.
Okay, well,
I'm not a TV girl, but I am a Patreon girl because we do have a Patreon. Patreon.com/onlyfriends. Did we post one last week? Was it last week? Mm-hmm. Yes. We posted a new episode last week.
You tell me.
Well, I like definitely uploaded it, but I don't remember the timelines. It was all Am I the Asshole? So if you like that segment, we've been doing some full episodes of just that.
Yeah. And then next week we'll post one that is all of your guys' submissions.
Yes,
so make sure to email. Actually, yeah, email us now, but there's like 6 and they're all literally pages long that I was like, holy shit. Like I'm gonna need a throat lozenge before I read these stories.
And a focus pill.
Yeah, I might honestly like take them and paste them so it's like in paragraph form because literally one of their paragraphs was like this long. And I was like, how will I ever?
Oh my God. Reading is so hard. Out loud.
Especially when you're like reading to someone else too, because
so they understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway,
I don't like being on the spot.
Submit that to Good Influences. Only Friends 696969 at gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be it for this week. We post our episodes on Monday on our Patreon, so you'll get them 2 days early. And then
early.
Wednesdays, just the regular posting. So make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel and anywhere you listen to podcasts. And then on Good Influences, we post that on Tuesdays. So make sure you're subscribed there. Rate, review, do all this stuff. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Toodles.